Smoking on the La Aroma de Cuba. Man, it's gonna be a good ass video. Straight from the heart, straight from the soul. Empire Stand Up TG, what's good? This video is gonna be called The Ultimate Sacrifice. Sacrifices, sacrifices, sacrifices. That's all I fucking know. I've had to sacrifice my whole life. I've been listening to a lot of Myron Golden. Shout out to Myron Golden, man. Dude who had polio when he was younger, so one of his legs is way smaller than the other one. He only preaches from biblical stories, biblical references, and they all hit. They all hit. I'm not even Christian. I'm not religious. But I'm not dumb enough to think that the Bible don't have answers to a lot of the problems going on. Same with the Quran, so on and so forth. Sacrifices. Man, my whole life I've had to sacrifice something to gain more. One of my ultimate sacrifices was baseball in order to pursue my true purpose. Eternal abundance, having everything you want and need forever. It requires immense sacrifice. It requires you to always get better, which is why I love for that to be my purpose, right? Thank the Most High. Man, it takes hard conversations with people you love. It takes you putting your purpose above everything. Knowing that your purpose is true and that it helps everybody, right? I don't want to go into too much detail, man, but recently I've had to sacrifice, and this is a big reason why I made this video. I'm sacrificing the whores and the thoughts for my wives. I've told y'all multiple times that I'm having wives and buku children. But it requires sacrifice, man. I have to sacrifice the short-term pleasure for the long-term. I can't allow my lust for thotties and whores to get in the way of my pursuit of finding the wives for me. It's not worth it. Let's get the vibes going. Shout out to Teenage Love for this beat. Baby, I know you watching this. I hate to see you cry. I can already feel it. I can tell you crying. But it's gonna be way better after we get over this. Empire TG. When your purpose is so crystal clear, it's easy for you to discern what's not for it and what's for it. It's easy for you to make a divide between your physical self and your spiritual self. Of course, your purpose is tied with your spiritual greater self. That has to come first. The reason I mention whores and thoughts in comparison to wives is that I want something that's irregular, so I can't do something that's regular. It's natural for us to just want to fuck some and continuously fuck some, but it takes us away from the spiritual purpose of being fruitful and multiplying. If you keep indulging in the bullshit, you lose your soul, which is your purpose, and it cannot be retained. That's an immense trade-off. For me, it so happens to be this. I made the decision, and it's what I want to tell y'all. I made the decision. I'm done with the whores and the thotties. Because all my energy when it comes to women is to find the wives that are great for me and my purpose. Most importantly, my purpose. Because that's what's most important. It's what's hard to do. It's sacrificing the easy thing to do now, which is to go run through chicks. That's easy to do now. Especially the better I get. It's like the more purposeful I get, the more temptation comes to me. Not just women. It can be drugs. It can be social things that you know you don't need to be doing. Man, the higher you get, it's like gravity gets heavier. More and more temptation comes to you. It's interesting to think about. You have to become better. Myron Golden talks about, in the Bible, the Most High tells us 3 things. We have to be, then we do, and then we have. We have to become the man necessary for our purpose. Then we have to do the things that accomplish our purpose. And through doing the things we have, we achieve, we gain all the greatness that comes from being a superior man. La Roma de Cuba, folks. Never fails. Baby, I'm willing to sacrifice the short term for you. Things will be so much better for us further along this journey, but we gotta go through the bumps now. I know the real ones can relate. You know you need to put down that weed to lock in. You know you need to put that bottle away because it's taking you away from everything you're supposed to be doing. You know you delaying the work you got to put in and stopping you from becoming the man you're supposed to be. The distractions is stopping you from doing the things that's necessary for your purpose. And ultimately having the things that you say you dream for. You say that you meant to do. You meant to have. You expect yourself to be somewhere, but you're not willing to become and then do what's necessary to have it. I'm willing to. My empire is willing to. My toxic gang is willing to. So are you. Peace, love, prosperity, 999, all love. I'm going to post this today. Fuck it. Whenever I'm in down times, I'm not even going to call it that. Whenever I'm in times of trials and tribulations, I come here to y'all. That's all I fucking know. Then I log off and I handle it. Me llamo jefe. Hasta la próxima, mi amigo.